The Miami Heat are on the road to take on the Atlanta Hawks. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andy from Wager Talk. We're going to break down this game, give an opinion on the total, I think is my favorite play in this game. We'll also go over player prop, and we'll tell you about a $100 discount on a 30-day pass as well. Take advantage of the sports that we're running really, really well in. So really happy with the work we've been doing in February. So let's keep it going. Okay, if you guys could do me a favor, hit the like button, leave me a comment, tell me who you like in this game, give me a player prop, something. Just leave something in the comment section. Help us out. We'll take a look at the Wager Talk live odds page here. It's basically a pick 'em. You got Miami as 1-point favorite. Totals are kind of all over the board here. It opened at 225.5. Most books are at 228, 228.5. Caesars is at 226.5. Bookmakers at 229. So we're looking at what's going on with these teams. You got to believe that where these teams are right now, you probably would not have expected them to be where they are now compared to at the beginning of the season. You've got a Miami team that has lost 5 out of the last 6 games. The only win was an overtime win against Toronto. And you've got the Atlanta Hawks, who have dropped 3 straight after winning 3 straight. They're not playing any defense, and this has just been nightmare injuries, and everything's going wrong for Atlanta. So you kind of got 2 teams that I would say are very disappointed with where they're at right now. My big concern in this game is Atlanta's lack of defense right now. They come out of the All-Star break, and they give up 114 points to Orlando, which doesn't sound like a lot unless you've watched Orlando try and play offense. And then you realize giving up 114 points to Orlando is a really high number. And then what happens? They get into a game against Detroit. Final score, 148-143. The last game before the All-Star break, that game goes to overtime against New York. But again, the score, 149-148. These are video game type numbers. So you've got this Atlanta team that is, just not playing very good defense. But you go to their offensive rating, and their offensive rating is good. Last 7 games, they're number 7 in the NBA. So you've got this Miami Heat team that's not playing great defense. Their last 7 games, they're 28th. But in the end, I just really do not trust this Atlanta Hawks team. I think if you want to score against them, you absolutely can. That's why my play on this one's going to be to take the over. If you can find that 226.5 that's at Caesars, I would take that one. But looks like 228 is 228.5, we'll call it, is a play that I like in this one. If you're looking for a player prop, Bam Adebayo to make a 3-pointer. This prop has been very good. He's hit one in 8 out of the last 9 games. He's attempting 3.1 attempts in those games, shooting 37.6%. So numbers do kind of add up there that if we're shooting 37%, we're shooting 3 a game, probably going to make one. And again, the Atlanta defense, they're 26th in 3-point defense. So you can make 3-pointers against them. I wanted to go back to Bam Adebayo over his point total, but that jumped from 17.5 to 19.5, and I do not like when these prop numbers move. Bam had been a really, really good play at that 17.5, but goes over in his last game pretty easily and early, so books make a pretty aggressive move, but we will take him to have a 3-pointer. So we're looking at the Atlanta Hawks and the Heat to go over 228, and we're looking at Bam to make a 3-pointer. I mentioned that we have a 30-day special that just went up today. Take advantage of that. Always want to be open and honest with you guys about our record. It was a rough start to January, but man, have we rebounded nicely. 164 wins, 121 losses for plus 20.9 units for 2025, 4% ROI. This is about the pace we want to be on. If we're gaining 10 units per month, that's 120 at the end of the year, and that's a very, very good pace to be on. So what we're doing, it's kind of just a thank you for everybody that's been on board over the last 6 weeks. It's been really good. So we're calling it 1 month, 1 goal, build your bankroll, grab a $100 discount on a 30-day pass. We're up 32.5 units last 30 days, plus 11 units last 7 days. So I'm not sure how long this is going to be at, but the quicker you get in on this 30 days, the more you'll be getting plays. Coming off a really nice NHL winner last night, we do have our NBA hidden gem best bet that is up. Those hidden gems have been fantastic. 10-2 run on those, 61-46 in the NBA for plus 26 units. So we're still hanging tough in the top 3 there in NBA profits. So, but really more importantly, is just take advantage of all these sports. We had a nice golf week. We had a nice cricket week. These are all these sports that are taking place now that you probably haven't bet on, or maybe you've thought about betting on them but wasn't sure how to take advantage. This is what we do. This is how we build our bankrolls. It's in these sports that the books are not paying a lot of attention to. All the focus is on what? College basketball now. That's not where we attack. We attack with darts. We attack with golf. We attack with lacrosse, NBA, NHL, and we're looking for deep dive plays to build bankrolls. We're number one in the last 2 years, 145 units last 365 days. So take advantage of it. Even tennis plays are running just absolutely red hot. Corbin's almost at 70% for the last 8 months, which is insane in tennis. So take advantage of that. You don't need a promo code. It's just a special over at my page, wt.buzz/AL. That's going to do it for us. Good luck on your plays, everyone. Happy Monday, and we'll see everyone later.